Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit, available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love, available in all 3 formats. If you're new to my channel, welcome! Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings. I do twin flame readings, life path and purpose, regular romance, and general readings. You can book that at my website, fondinwellness.com. We are also starting on demand the Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp #1, Divine Feminine Bootcamp #2, called The Healing, starts on September 15th, 2020. Both links are below if you would like to register for those courses. This is the weekly Twin Flame Tarot reading, messages for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. Today is the last day of August 31st, 2020, and we are going to get messages for everybody involved in the Twin Flame community that resonates with this message. Be sure to join me tomorrow, Tuesday, September 1st at 6:30 p.m. I'm going to be doing a live stream Q&A on YouTube. We are going to go ahead and start with this reading, guys. How have you been feeling? I know you guys probably missed the weekly Twin Flame Tarot reading last week, and we are just gonna get some really divine messages here. Starting with the Angel Tarot messages for Divine Feminine, we're going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, Romance Angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Please help us to understand what Divine Feminines in this collective and Divine Masculines and the couple need to know for this week. We're going to start with the goddesses. Per usual, Divine Feminines, what are the messages Divine Feminine Twin Flames need to know for this week? We're going to go ahead and start here. And we have got 1 card for Divine Feminines. This week we are also working with the Fairy Tarot deck. So we're going to get the messages for the Fairy Tarot deck and for Divine Feminines first. So please help us to understand what Divine Feminines need to know for this week, starting August 31st, 2020. We are going to start now picking cards for Divine Masculine, our beautiful Divine Masculines in this collective. Dear angels, what do Divine Masculines need to know for this week? What is their energy? What is the energy read for this week? We've got that great big full moon in Pisces this week on Pacific time. It is in the evening of September 1st. For a lot of the world, it's September 2nd, but great big full moon in Pisces this week. So Divine Masculines, what are the messages here? And we are going to go to the Twin Flame couple. We're going to get a couple read for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies together. Here we go, and the Fairy Tarot as well. I love this beautiful deck. I say that every time, but I really love the imagery in this deck. Twin Flame couple angels. Awesome, and we're going to do romance energy. Let's get that romance energy going here. Romance energy for the Twin Flame couple. Romance energy. Okay, and this message of love is going to enhance or slightly change the meaning of the romance card. So angels, help us out. Romance messages for the Twin Flame couple. Help us out here for this week. What are the romance messages telling us? And we are going to get the Hidden Truth Oracle for Divine Masculine messages to Divine Feminines for this week as well. Messages, Divine Masculines. What do you want to tell your Divine Feminines for this week? What's in your head space? What's in your heart space? What's going on? Divine masculines this week. Okay, we're gonna start with divine feminine messages. All right, divine feminines. We are still in the wealth building and manifestation for divine feminines. We have been seeing this. This has been an ongoing trend. Working on wealth creation, working on business opportunities, and we've seen this expand, and it's pretty darn incredible. We've got the Queen of Earth energy here, Queen of Earth, which is really, it's manifestation mode, guys. Divine feminines, it's time to create wealth. It's time to create abundance in your life. It's really this time to expand and grow. Now, not only that, but we are seeing the 8 of summer, and it's funny because it is the 8 of summer. Oh my gosh, it really is the 8 of summer. It's the end of the 8 of summer. This is the meaning, purpose, desire to move forward and move on. This is the spiritual growth card, but it is an opportunity to take your life, your meaning, your purpose to the next step. Now, the desire is entirely your own. It's not as if the angels are going to push you into making this decision, but it is entirely up to you. It's your decision, divine feminines, to take your life, your meaning to the next level. It means like this is a period in your life where you have felt stuck. It's a period in your life where you have felt like you can't possibly move forward, but your angels and guides are telling you, hey, guess what? We are opening up the opportunity right now. It's your opportunity to step right through and to open up to greater meaning and purpose in your life. You can take this staircase. You can take the stairway. We're opening it up for you. All you need to do is walk up that staircase into the higher spiritual level, but it's your choice. So think about that this week. What are you ready to do, divine feminines? What are you ready to do? So it's interesting because for divine masculine, we got 2 major arcana cards. Major arcana, of course, represent the great big things in life. So we first got the World card in the Angel Tarot deck. The World card means good job, divine masculines, balancing your karma, coming full circle, doing the work that you needed to do in order to really bring things around. This is like congratulations. This is the cosmic pat on the back for divine masculines. It's saying, you know what? You've completed your cycle. You're actually ready now to move into the next cycle, which is interesting because divine feminines got this also, but it's in a different way. Divine feminines, it's almost like they've been dreaming about moving toward their life path and purpose, but it's been a hesitancy. Whereas this, the World card, is really, it's the cosmic pat on the back saying, hey, you know what? You've done a great job. You've done a great job balancing your karma. You've done a great job doing what you need to do to get prepared and ready for your next step. But I see a little bit of hesitation on the side of divine masculines too. And this has something to do, without a doubt, with the full moon energy for this week. We've got the Moon card. And what this represents is deep, quiet reflection. It's meaningful for the Pisces full moon. And here's why it's meaningful, because the Pisces full moon represents deep reflection, emotional reflection from the inside. And it can often reveal the darkest, deepest secrets of where your emotions have been. And it's time to start clearing all of that out, like looking at your fears for face value, divine masculines, and bringing them into the light. So there is the great opportunity for you to do that. But I love this because we have seen the progression of the divine masculine collective moving forward in the right direction, moving forward to balance out their karma and taking the steps necessary to keep the ball rolling. And at this point in the game, the angels and guides are both coming together to say, congratulations, divine masculines, you have actually done it. The end of August means the end of a cycle for you. The beginning of September is a new cycle for you. Get rid of those fears because you're ready. You're actually ready, divine masculines. And we have got this beautiful wonderful, amazing couple energy for this week. It is truly representative of what has been going on for both feminines and masculines. We see the feminines in manifestation mode with the opportunity to move forward into this higher spiritual awareness of their life path and purpose. We see the divine masculines Xing out their karma, finishing the karmic cycle that they were in, being ready to move forward, but transcending their fears to be able to take that next step forward into a new cycle. And the couple's energy really super duper reflects this. The first thing we have is the victory card. What is better than the victory card? It's literally saying you are victorious as a twin flame couple. You are ready. You have conquered the demons. You have conquered the fears. You've come home from the war, so to speak, and you have been victorious. You've been so victorious that the entire village is throwing a big party for you. They're throwing roses and flowers and amazing things for you, and congratulations. And then we've got the Four of Spring, which in some of the decks, in some of the tarot decks, look at that couple dancing. In some of the tarot decks, this does represent 1111. We often see the four wands, the four pillars, the pillars that represent stability, and we see those in columns that really do represent 11 and 11. The Four of Spring, or the Four of Fire, or the Four of Wands in traditional tarot is really the foundation of a happy couplehood. It's the foundation of joy, bliss, stability, happy home life, and the couple truly coming together for serious and for good this time. I find there's a lot of victorious energy coming together with divine feminines and divine masculines, and it is absolutely positively moving in the right and proper direction. Now, as we have seen, like I said, this energy is not changing with romance energy cards. I don't know what's happening with romance, but I feel like the self-empowerment that has been happening for both feminines and masculines is truly this self-empowerment from the third chakra. And what's happening for romance energy is, what I'm getting a sense is that with this newfound freedom of personal power, what is happening is that it's almost like when the twin flame couples comes together, when the masculine and feminine come together, they're now trying to mitigate how to do romance on a new level, how to manage romance on a new level. And that's really, in all honesty, that is what I teach in the boot camp, especially boot camp number 2, what I've been recording. And that is what it is. It literally is, how do I manage this energy on a brand new level? And that is what you're learning. That is what is being taught. So this is super interesting. I really like this. Okay, so we see the delay with the masculines getting over their fears, but not too much of a delay. Like I saw that last week too, but I said it's a little delay, but not much of a delay. It's almost like you're at the end of the marathon. You know, you're at mile marker 24. So it feels like there's a delay. It feels like, oh my good God, when is this marathon going to be over? Like I need to stop this. My body's hurting. But you've only got 2 more miles. Like really, that's what it is. So the confusing cards, we got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we've got true love. And we have seen this weird card show up that I really don't like this card, and I should probably just take it out of the deck because I don't like it. It's confusing every time. It has a different meaning every time it comes up. But what it means is that, and I've said this before because it says true love, what it means is that your divine masculine is changing and transforming into a new person. They have changed and they've transformed into a different demeanor because of the spiritual awakening, and it's gonna look a little different. It's really gonna look different. So we've got this passion card that you guys both are feeling super duper passionate about the relationship, but wait, the timing isn't quite right yet. It's almost ready though. It's almost ready. Like I said, mile marker 24 of a marathon. They're just confessing. This is confession time. I couldn't let you get close to me at the time. but they're starting to understand the connection on an ethereal level. And that's really what this is actually about, is that they're awakening, they're coming full circle, is the true opening of the understanding of the spirituality of the connection. They really didn't get it before. And like I said, even if they got pieces of it, they didn't understand the broad spectrum of the twin flame union, of the twin flame connection, of the 5D connection. They didn't get it. They were like, spooky things are happening, weird ass things are happening. What is this? This doesn't make sense to me. Why are all these strange things happening? And they almost thought it was happenstance or coincidence or imagination, like it was their imagination. They were just imagining it. And even if they came forward to you and said something about a soulmate connection, spiritual connection, they did not get the broad scope of it. They honestly did not get the broad scope. Now that they've come full circle in this karmic cycle, they are opening up to the broad spectrum of what the twin flame connection truly means. And the broad spectrum is going to give them a much bigger piece of the entire puzzle of the twin flame journey, so that they can better understand why they're here in this journey. Because for many of them, the divine masculines, it just did not make sense as to why you as a divine feminine was put into their lives. They couldn't get it. They couldn't understand why this was happening. And now, in all honesty, they really do have a broader, true perspective of the spirituality of it. They're not questioning it anymore. They're just accepting it for what it is. They don't understand how it's going to expand yet, but they're not questioning that piece anymore. It's not like denial. It's not questioning. It's just like, oh, okay, this is a part of my life now. I don't know why this is happening, but it is a part of my life now. And they're really coming to that full-on acceptance of it. So I hope this was helpful for this week for you guys. Have a beautiful, wonderful, magical week for this first week of September. Thank you so much for joining me. And please come show up to the live stream tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific time. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for pledging your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin. And I will see you in the next video.